Okay, hi. I guess we're live, I think. Well, I'm going for it. Welcome back to Ollies-Obbies, and we're gonna keep building this digital tycoon obby. And while we did set up our Canva and we set up our Kofi, is actually what I meant to say. We set up our Kofi page last time, and I called that a digital dropper. I think that's slightly wrong because Kofi is really a money collecting bucket, and so is Etsy. And so, with that in mind, we are going to start with building a dropper. And a dropper is going to be something that essentially generates revenue. And so, to walk you through that, I'm going to show you my very first dropper. Maybe it could be better, maybe not, but it's pretty great. And I learned a couple of things along the way. Um, Great. Just double checking my notes, making sure I have all my bullet points written down. So this is my Kofi page. Here's my digital product. Okay, so it's a planner and it has 36 active journal pages, and there's several links. I know I have these ridiculous watermarks on them. Any rate, here they are as kind of mock-ups, and thankfully with Canva, there's like easy style mock-ups. Um, this is a reflection planner, kind of like a schedule. You can change all of these things once you purchase it in Canva and maybe change the time. Maybe you don't need that much time. Maybe you need like thicker time blocks with smaller, fewer amount of time chunks. Something different. You can track your food however you want. Like, oh, I had a good meal today or I had a bad meal today, right? Like, 'cause it depends. You can write down your entire meal if you want, or if that's too overwhelming, just maybe write like if it was good or bad, right? Just something to track, something to be mindful of, something you can use to make your life better. All right, so I've like this tracker. That's the thing. This thing is it's a digital tracker. This is my product. This is the finished product. Once you purchase it, it would come to you through Canva, through a PDF format that would get emailed to you, and we're gonna walk through all of these steps. um, but this beautiful template is available for sale on my Kofi site and on the Etsy site. And Ollies-Obbies just got her own Etsy site, so that is exciting. We can keep it separate from the heating pads. I'd like to show you that this is a linkable document with a table of contents you can link, and it will bring you back up to the top. So if you want to look at the daily reflection log, it will link. And you want to go back up to the top without scrolling a bunch, you can do that. You can go to your personal goals here and see, like, in December or in August, you say, what are the things I wanted to do? What are the things I can do? And when you input this into a third software, I recently discovered GoodNotes, then you can actually use it and drag and drop pictures and create like cool vision boards in these tiny little squares. So there's some real practicality about it. This is the planner that was given to me when I purchased it with the master resale rights. And so it's this front page. That's where I got, right, this background page from. And it's this. And this looks a lot less welcoming than this. So I changed up the colors a little bit. I added a background image on every other one. So now you have options to choose from. When you put it into your note-taking app, you can copy different pages. So it's really a fun thing to do, and you can rearrange it. You know, if you don't want it to say mom, you can have it say dad's, or, you know, grand's, or whatever, or my, or personal. But that's the whole thing about the niche, right? The mom niche is, yeah, I'm a mom. Are you a mom? Some of you are moms. I know it. I know it. Some of you are moms. All right. So Now this is going to be kind of like a how-to guide, how to get it there, okay? So, I have a cough. I'm sorry, excuse me. So, number one, maybe, okay. I'm in love with Notion. I don't have an affiliate link. I want an affiliate link. I have barely started using Notion, but like, I'm in love in a big way. And so, I use it to track work that I have done. And I am looking for maybe this. I'm able to track what I make and where I put it and all the other small pieces that I need with Notion. And if you use the paid part that I use, you can have like unlimited data storage. Thanks, Palantir. Alright, so any rate. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you, actually. Is it this? No. No. It's in a different organizer. Digital products. So, on this day, I purchased some digital products. Okay, you see here. 85 million digital products. 200 plus Notion templates. They're available. They're very inexpensive. And the thing is, I think essentially there's way too much information to use. So it's just overwhelming to really split it up. I'm one person. I don't have a team. So I'm going to kind of pick and choose some different templates. The reason why I have the mom template is that's just the random one I opened. So I just wanted to share with you that on my journey, I went and I looked at a bunch of templates, and then I decided to buy some. And then when I bought them, I received, I wonder, no, those are my digital products. Ah, downloads. So, here, each one of those things that I purchased gave me one single PDF. And it looks like this. This is actually the one that we're using with the mom planner. Alright, so here we are. After downloading your PDF, this page, simply click here. You'll notice that the link, the here is a link. So you literally click that. Mine says something similar. And then it says, oh, that's cute. I need to find this so I can give this to you guys too. Free bonus Canva basics guide. We'll figure that out. Alright. So you click here. And then that's going to redirect you to Canva. And it's going to open up and like... What is this? Microsoft Explorer or something? Okay, fine. So you see it says 7,500 done for you planners, journals, trackers, pages, and many more. Alright, so I'm closing that out because I already have it. And we're already in my Canva account, already logged in. And so see here, 7,500 Canva page templates PDF. Okay, great. So then you would click on this once you receive a downloaded copy, okay? And then these are your licensing rights, which is nice. And so for me, I'm only selling one document. So mine's literally only this thank you page with a link. And here, actually my PDF is a thank you page with a link because it just is, you know, this, and then it has the pages below. All right, so I don't know. I just picked a planner, right? Lots of different planners to choose from. Can I just type in mom? Oh, look, there it is. So I open this one, the freebie, actually, mom's planner, and you click on it, and it goes to another link. Okay, and then here you are, and you can click on view template. But again, we already have this template right here. Same, same. Okay. Okay, so then once you open this template, I looked at it and I went, well, this is overwhelming. I said, how many goals does one person need, and is there even space to write? Did the same thing, right? And so then I switched it up and I thought maybe having a mood tracker would be a good idea too, just so we can know about ourselves. All right, and then so I think self-care and habits could be the same thing. What are you thankful for? What's your daily high five? Like, what did you do that you don't get to tell anyone about, but you're still really excited for? What is your daily high five? Moms need high fives. All right, so then we have the different front and back, right? And then we have a weekly planner. So, like, kind of, it's an okay planner. Work plans, family, home, priorities, other reminders, right? So it's just like a big picture at a glance, and then like anything you need, you know, little Timmy needs cupcakes for school, right? Okay, great. And you need to go back to your table of contents, just go here, and you want to look at your vision board, go here. Great. Okay, so that is this. So once you have yours and you've made changes, like you want to put in the month, and then you want to make copies of it so you can have, you know, 12-month calendar and you can have it. Or if you like the fact that there is no month on it, so you can just kind of jump in and out of your calendar whenever time allows for it, that's fine. I mean, because like time is an illusion after all, right? Okay, so anyways, once you have downloaded, you're going to go to File. You're going to download. I've already have this downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again. But you should download it as a PDF standard for this next purpose. And also, let me just double check. So like for mine has a couple of extra pages, which you don't necessarily need in your planner. You can, well, it has one extra page. And then this would be your table of contents. So I guess if you want the title page, you can download all, but if you want to be specific, do it in PDF standard, and then you can maybe uncheck page 1 if you don't want this first page. Okay, or you could like also, once you have this, you know, you could delete it and you can move this up, and then now you have a cover page. All right, so there are several options. I'm gonna keep it. And then so I'll show you here. And so the instructions page. This is my instructions page. Let's see if I can make this smaller. Alright, compatible with GoodNotes, Mom's Family Planner, download instructions. Thank you for your purchase. Click the link for Mom's Family pop-up planner, right? Click the link. And then it takes you to the Canva. Look at that. Right here, you have your own little itty bitty copy. And then once you receive it, you go to make a copy and then edit the copy. That way you always have your original, and in case you mess anything up, you always have your original. So that's what I would say. So that's great. So we did that part, right? So that's my instructions. I just wanted to show you. And the reason I like GoodNotes is that is in my like 4 minutes of research. They seem to be, let's see, user friendly and free for like a small amount, but I think that the planner is compatible with it. And if you're just someone who like wants to use a planner, this might work. All right, so I'm going to actually delete. No. Okay. Great. Move to trash. Perfect. Now we're gonna add a new document, and you can do it this way, but I think I'm gonna do it this way. Let's drag and drop. Oh. Well, hot dangle doodles. I can fix this. Hmm. Hmm. V. Because I have no Abby. What? Alright. Hold on. Because they were just there. They were just there. Alright, we're gonna download. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna get rid of this first page. Actually, get rid of this. Do it like that. And then let's see. I'm waiting for it to download. Alright, almost. What do you mean? Alright, let's try this way. Anyways. Okay. Well, alright, so let's try this way. it work before? Alright. Alright. This is cute. I bet the links don't work anymore. Now that it's compressed. The links still work, bruh. Bruh. Bruh, I'm drooling over here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright, we're back in business. Let's go. Let's go, GoodNotes. Alright, so now we've compressed it. The links are still working. GoodNotes works on your Android device, your iOS device, your Windows computer, your Apple's computer. Okay, so, uh-oh. The links don't work anymore. Boo. Alright, so that's not even, whatever. Okay, so, like you can add text. Like, wake up, coffee. Right, alright, so breakfast is like, great. Eggs. I don't know, it's making it up. You say, okay, about kids, school, whatever, right, okay, and so, cute, you can put additional notes on your notes. Man, stickies on stickies, let's go. That's interesting. So you can copy pages. You put before after pages. I'm a little sad about these links. I don't know. I want to know how to link them in here. Alright, so anyways. What is that, like magic eraser? A laser? Haha! Check it out. The table of contents no longer work, but it's still cool. Check out this choppy and list trend. You can mark your months, January, February, whatever, and you can put like shoes and this and purpose, shoes, you know, right? Okay, great. But if you need to make a point or track your spending out budget for dining out, or if you're trying to put your money in a bucket and not a strainer, this is a way to see if your money's going in a strainer and not a bucket. Are you capturing all of the money available to you? And then here we have like a weekly home task, right? So like, unfortunately, things like dishes have to be done almost friggin' every day, right? Am I right? Okay, dishes. And then, oh, frequent daily. So like your frequency is daily, boo. And then you can move it. You can click back in it to say, you know what, actually, I'm gonna say laundry, and that only needs to be done like one day a week. if you do it right. You know, so you could do that, or you could do like, you know, dance lessons, right? Or you can do like, yeah, gym, or you know, whatever. And then, so if these are tasks or these things you want to accomplish, these are things that like would move your life forward in some way. And as like a mom, because there's a mom task here too, right here, it's very important to get your like self-care in. And as a dad, that's true. And as like just people with or without children, that still remains true. And you have to run your house, and you have to trick your brain, and you have to make it happen. So here we are. I would edit it first in Canva and then bring it over here. I guess, interesting. Well, I think, yeah, I mean, it's still usable. It's super cute. Okay, so look, let's check this out, right? So, like your years at a glance, my non-negotiable. What do I say I want to do? I want to. I really want to go to the Kentucky Derby. That's what I really want to do. I want to wear a big old freaking hat, and I want to go to the Kentucky Derby. And that's in May. So I thought I could do this. Oh, this is the wrong one. Google European. So that's in May. And so I just dragged and dropped that photo in there, and I put that right here in May. So that's like the weirdest, coolest thing. KY Derby. Okay. Right? And like maybe who I want to go with, or what I want to do for that whole week, or whatever. But so you could do like that. And then, you know, at the end of the year, I can be like, oh man, it sucks I didn't get to go to the Derby this year. There's always next year. Or like, oh my gosh, I actually got to go to the Derby. How cool is that? You just, you know, just gotta go with it. And so, at any rate, this Good Notes is available on mobile apps, mobile devices. So you can take it with you. And whether or not you buy my journal or you buy someone else's journal, it's still a cool way to like moderate how you're feeling, you know? Boom. And then there's a sticker. Oh, I have such good friends. I got to hang out with my friends, you know? So great. That's cute. All right. So I wanted to show you how to receive a digital download product, how to access your digital download product, how to edit and save as a PDF, how to use the doc as an active journal in the page, but you might have to do like a compression, so we can maybe link this smallpdf.com down below. I don't know how many you can download for free, but that that was cool. Yeah, so it went down to 4 megabytes, 90% smaller. Cray cray. And the link still worked, by the way, at this point. The links were still working. They only stopped working once we got into Good Notes. So I want to maybe figure that out. Because I would love to have a product that links, where you can have tags. Maybe that's something the user does individually. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, anyways, this is again not Good notes. So you can duplicate pages, you can relocate pages, you can rotate pages. Oof. You can change a template. Nice. Nice. And there are other templates in here in GoodNotes, so you don't even need my template. There's just so many ideas. You know, but here's the thing. If you build it, they will come. And I'm going to make a better planner. Actually, I have one already that I need to just take the dates off of. And it's actually perfect. But it's huge. It's huge. Alright, so anyways, thanks for hanging out. It's my second live stream. We're going to make a better video about this. But I just wanted to get on here and say hey and talk to you about, this would be like an actual dropper. So what I have is I created a digital product. I posted it for sale on my Kofi page, okay? You can actually buy it directly from my Kofi page, and if you use the code Ollies-50, you get 50% off, okay? So $2 instead of $4, and you can go from there. Now, the real good thing is that while I've designed it, I've saved you a lot of time, so you didn't have to put in certain things. And when I make it a super great 365 or 400 or a 900 page journal that will be super useful, you know, one journal, 900 pages, several chapters, you might appreciate it. Anyways, for now, check out Mom's Family Planner, available. I'm going to link in the description. It's also available on Etsy if you would prefer to shop on Etsy. It's more expensive on Etsy also. Alright, well, ciao, Bella. Oh my god, I had 2 people. Hi. I didn't even see that. But also there's a restricted message, so, what is that? That's so weird. What is this? Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, ciao.